Though they occur on the small screen, these throwdowns pack a big punch. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 superhero TV show fight scenes. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the best fight scenes from superhero TV series. We'll be limiting our picks to live-action TV programs, as animated superhero fights are plentiful enough to warrant a list of their own. Be warned, there will be spoilers ahead. Number 10. Jessica Jones vs. Luke Cage. Jessica Jones.
Fight this, Luke.
When superpowered sleuth Jessica Jones and her unbreakable romantic interest Luke Cage go to a nightclub to confront Kilgrave, Jessica's mind-controlling nemesis, the heroine is shocked to learn that the villain has been controlling Cage for days.
Every move he made was mine!
When his attempts to control Jessica fail, Kilgrave unleashes Luke on Jessica, leading to a brawl between the two plain-clothed heroes. Their fight takes them from the dance floor to the back rooms, before spilling out onto the street, where the police get caught in the middle. The fight is unique on our list in that neither side wants to fight, but both are forced into it by the situation, making the final moments heartbreaking.
Do what you gotta do.
Number 9. Supergirl vs. Rain. Christmas fight. Supergirl. When the actions of Kryptonian world killer, Rain, begin to damage Supergirl's name due to their similar powers and outfits, Supergirl confronts her, completely unaware that Rain is actually her friend Sam. The duo then engages in an epic brawl that takes them all over National City, from an office Christmas party to a cargo tanker to downtown. Rain is an adversary the likes of which the Girl of Steel has never faced, and while she manages to get in some hits of her own, Supergirl ultimately proves no match for the World Killer. This was easily the best fight in the Supergirl series up to that point, due to its creative choreography, varied locations, and impact.
And I will reign.
Number 8. Luke Cage vs. Diamondback, Round 1. Luke Cage.
Oh, come out and play.
Thanks in large part to his ability to shrug off attacks, the titular man with impenetrable skin has given us many an entertaining fight, but the one that's arguably his best comes when he's at his most vulnerable. Shot by a specially designed bullet, Luke is hunted throughout a whole episode by his one-time friend, Willis Stryker, now known as Diamondback.
Willis.
I prefer Diamondback.
The two confront each other in an old theater, and their ensuing fight utilizes the space to thrilling effect. Its conclusion in the street, and Diamondback's shocking revelation, is also a killer.
I am your brother.
Number 7. Daredevil vs. Punisher. Daredevil. While they're both violent vigilantes, Daredevil and the Punisher get off on the wrong foot. And while their first confrontation ended with a notable bang, it's their second throwdown that ultimately made our list. When the Punisher is lured into an ambush by the DA, Daredevil takes the opportunity for a rematch, leading to a tense rooftop battle. With water and bullets raining down in equal measure, the fight has a real palpable sense of danger. It unfortunately came to an abrupt end after a fall through a skylight triggers Daredevil's previous injuries, but we enjoyed it while it lasted. Number 6. Daisy Johnson vs. LMDs. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. With many of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s top agents replaced by life model decoys, or LMDs, and their base heavily damaged and on fire, Agent Daisy Johnson takes the fight to the robotic director Jeffrey Mace, first attacking him with a shotgun axe and then going hand-to-hand and using her quake powers. The choreography is spectacular and utilizes Daisy's abilities in unique ways, while the atmosphere and sense of desperation are buoyed by a strong performance by actress Chloe Bennett. Daisy's finishing move against the well-intentioned but evil robots is also a definite highlight, one that's sure to blow you away. Number 5. Arrow vs. Deathstroke. Arrow.
How many times you gonna watch her die?
Although the mountaintop duel between Oliver Queen and Ra's al Ghul does deserve a shout-out, our pick for the best fight from Arrow for this list had to go to this one. The final fight between Slade Wilson and Oliver Queen is the culmination of 2 seasons of build-up and is rife with emotional baggage. Their battle in the present is intercut with the fight between them aboard the ship on the island in flashbacks. making it essentially 2 fights in one.
We both know there's only one way. The fist can end.
A thrilling display of technical ability from start to finish, the fight's conclusion also marks character growth for Oliver, as he spares Slade rather than kill him.
So what now, kid?
Number 4, The Flash vs. ReverseFlash Stadium Fight, The Flash.
You were the one in my house that night.
While working late one night, Barry Allen, aka The Flash, spots a man in yellow whose lightning resembles his own, and that of the man who killed his mother. They take their fight to a stadium, where the ReverseFlash proves just how much faster he is.
You're gonna have to catch me.
While not as intricately choreographed as some of our other entries, this fight is spectacular in both the way it establishes Flash's nemesis and motivates Barry to become better. Plus, the music, emotion, and mood of the scene are all top-notch, lending it a sense of momentousness and making it clear that the Flash's saga has truly just begun.
We've been at this a long time, you and I, but I'm always one step ahead.
Number 3, The Punisher Prison Riot, Daredevil. After being double-crossed by the Kingpin while in prison, Frank Castle, the Punisher, is locked in a cell block with the friends of an inmate he's just murdered. Faced with nearly a dozen opponents, Castle should be a dead man, but in reality, he's in his element. Despite the odds, he tears his adversaries to shreds, managing to use their improvised weapons against them in the most bloody and violent fight on our list. Though it was tempting to put the emotionally charged fight from the Punisher Season 1 finale on here instead, the sheer brutality of this fight ultimately won out. Number 2, Earth X Final Battle, Legends of Tomorrow.
Everybody ready to go?
Never been more.
The 4th Arrowverse crossover epic saw 4 of its shows team up to battle a group of Nazis from a parallel world where the Axis won World War II, as well as their own evil doppelgangers and some other familiar enemies. The final battle between all the heroes and the Nazis is pure comic book spectacle, with fights on the ground, in the air, and even at super speed. It's also jam-packed with tons of fun team-up attacks, standout moments, and even the odd little Easter eggs.
General, would you care to step outside?
This is a fight that has us and our inner child cheering for more. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1, Hallway Scene, Daredevil. Spectacle's all well and great, but when it comes to the best superhero TV show fight scene, nitty-gritty is where it's at. In order to rescue a young boy who's been kidnapped, Matt Murdock fights his way through a hallway of thugs that are holding him hostage. The action is incredibly realistic, with the nascent Daredevil and his opponents pausing for breath, getting second wins, and moving in and out of rooms. Oh, we forgot to mention, the whole thing is a single, uninterrupted, jaw-dropping take.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.